Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, streaming worldwide on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, youtube.com/regionsports, and regionsports.com. We come to you today from Hanover Central High School. As
Hanover is 12-3-1. They're 6-1-1 in the GSSC. Illiana Christian 13-5, 8-0 in the GSSC. And honestly, you need to have like a series coming into this. Both have solid squads, and for the most of the month of April, they're putting up football scores on the ninth inning. So it's something to see. Both teams can hit. Both teams can definitely score, put up some runs. So pretty interesting that yesterday was a 3-0 shutout, but could have been the weather. Had great pitching by Illiana Christian yesterday. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a 3-0 win for the Vikings yesterday to keep their, as you mentioned, their conference record undefeated, 8-0 in the conference. And then Hanover, as you said, 6-1 that tie, by the way, to Bishop Knoll, longtime powerhouse in the region for many, many years over there. So, yeah, and we're just kind of getting things started here over at Hanover Central High School. So the teams will start heading towards their respective lines, and they will do the national anthem. And we will try to get you tuned into that if we can. As always, a wonderful rendition of the national anthem, and we are just about set for baseball. Can't wait to get this one going. We'll go ahead and give you our game day forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. The forecast, a very sunny 55 degrees today, and so that is your heating and your Economy Electric Heating and Cooling game day forecast. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Let's go ahead and bring you the Illiana Christian starting lineup. Put that on your screen there for you. For the Vikings today, Josh Viss, Isaac Vanderwood, and Kevin Corcoran at the top of the lineup. Cody DeYoung, Matt Baltema, and Tyler Balkema in the middle. And then Aaron Gowans, Tanner Post, and Spencer Banstra round out the lineup for the Illiana Christian Vikings. Defensively for Hanover today, you'll have Tony Bartolomeo, Gannon Howes, and Alex Young from left to right. In the outfield, Caden Verrett, Aiden Kriesbaum. On the left side of the infield, Verrett at third, Kriesbaum at short. Anthony Raski at second, and then Brad Rode, the steady hand at first base. He was a part of that run to a state title appearance a couple of years ago. He's been a very, very prominent spot in that lineup for Hanover Central. And then Mitchell Usman behind the plate today for pitcher Matt Clark. He's on the bump today. We'll see what his stuff looks like. I'm sure it'll be much better now that the sunshine is shining, unlike yesterday. Always love when the weather is just that much better.
Yeah, definitely helping the pitchers out for weather-wise today. Kind of hard throwing in the cold, but for the Vikings yesterday, Kokoran, 7 innings pitched, 1 hit baseball with 15 strikeouts, so that was pretty impressive.
And a correction, I apologize, Brad Rohde, the first baseman. That first pitch is low for a ball to Josh Viss, the leadoff hitter for the Vikings. I had a chance to talk with the coaches a little bit before the game, just briefly asking, how things are going, any championship type of hangover that we kind of see at other levels. And he's like, no, these guys were itching to get back at it. New guys are plopping their ways in. That one missing outside so quickly. That's a late called strike. Excuse me. So 2-1 the count now.
Oh, that's good. That usually shows a good culture in the dugout and in the off season as well when your teams are wanting to come back.
And that one in there for a strike. So 2-2 the count. But very late strike call by the home plate umpire. So that's all right. We'll just wait with anticipation.
Delayed.
This one fouled back to the screen. We can tell what that one is. That's all right. So Cook working, kind of trying to nibble the edges a little bit, kind of working the breaking ball. Trying to establish himself early here. That one missing. And I believe that may have hit him.
Yeah, I think it just got him on the arm. The breaker didn't break.
Shortstop, number 10, Isaac Vanderwood.
So here comes Isaac Vanderwood now. He's hitting .386 on the season. He's driven in 21. 11 extra base hits on the year, 5 of them for home runs. He's got some power from the left side of the plate. Cook fires the first one, and it's in there for a strike, so quickly 0-1. That's what you want to see from your starting pitcher right off the bat. Get that first pitch strike. Get ahead on the hitter right away.
Get ahead and work on your control a little bit. Like you said, work the corners.
Pitch missing outside. Well, may have been a
little pitch out.
Yeah, pitch out trying to get to the runner at first, Josh Viss. The left fielder today. Vanderwood, the shortstop. Checking on that runner over at first. He's back in safely. Yeah, I was just talking with Coach Vanderwood over there and some of the other coaches and just kind of discussing what the season's been like so far, asking about the strength of schedule. That's always something that we've kind of talked about with you and I have talked about with basketball season, swinging through that one. So 1-2 on Vanderwood, and they said, this is they wanted to ramp up the non-conference schedule, and we're seeing that in all sports now. You really want to try to, in your non-conference, you want to play as many tough games as possible, so that way, when you start making that run in the state tournament, this one fouled away.
And that's what's nice being in Northwest Indiana. You have some Chicago schools coming down that you can get on a schedule early on in April and just picking up maybe double headers on a Saturday. So
1-2 on Vanderwood, a guy that you really want to put away because he can rocket the ball. There's a 1-2. It's upstairs.
Yeah, high slugging percentage. He gets on base. Looking at bats, his on base percentage is .559, so he knows how to get on, and he brings them in too. Has 21 RBIs for the season.
Checking on that runner at first, they pitch it inside to Vanderwood, so 2-2. Cook checks on that runner. Throws over again. Now that is the Let's see, what is that? The fourth disengagement now? That's not allowed in Major League Baseball. It's a balk by now,
Right?
according to the new rules. No, not in high school.
No. Gotta.
That's another one. He's very concerned about that runner down there.
Count 2-2. Just come in and focus on the batter, and if he puts that ball in play, try to turn 2.
12 stolen bases on the year for Viss. There's another one. That's 3 straight throwovers in a row. He's really trying to not give Viss any kind of indication as to
nothing.
what, his timing would be to the plate. Can't get any kind of a read on that.
This is about a step and a half back from where he was. There he goes.
Vanderwood lifts this one in the air. Young drifting back, lost it, now finds it, and thankfully for him, it's in foul territory.
Yeah, right field, right in that sunny spot, looking into the west.
Yeah, he didn't find it right off the bat, so.
No.
But once he located it, he started drifting to his left, and
Kept on
now if he
drifting.
was able to get that right off the bat, very likely could have had a beat
Yes.
on that one.
The wind is from the northwest, so it was blowing it foul.
Do you have the miles per hour with you?
I don't.
You can't
right
tell
now.
based on looking at the flag.
It's under 10.
This one in there for a walk, so the runner will move. He was on the move anyway. So the first two are on here for the Vikings. Here comes Kevin Corcoran. He's hitting .468 on the year. Not too shabby. 9 extra base hits. 20 RBIs. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. He's looking to drive in his 21st. Here right now, maybe 22nd, but don't need to get too greedy too early here.
He was 2 for 3 yesterday with 2 RBIs, so he's dialing in.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Yeah, when you start thinking about teams in the GSSC, these are two that when they meet, you want to circle that one and come out and check this one out. This is going to be fun between these two for the next couple seasons.
Yeah, it's a start of a nice rivalry.
That one missing inside, so 2-1 now. That's what the coaching staff said before the game. They're like, yeah, everybody kind of maybe didn't take us lightly, but we were able to fly under the radar a little bit. That one in there for a ball, so 3-1. We were a little under the radar. Nobody really knew much about us, and here we are, state champions. They had a good season the year before that even, and now they feel like everyone's coming in with a big target on their back, so everyone's kind of bringing their best against them. Which, in my opinion, Hanover felt like that, for the last couple seasons, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I want to have that target on my back, and I want everyone to bring their best.
You want to be a perennial winner, and you want to be competitive in your conference to always try to win that conference title, but then gear up for that state run. Both of these teams have that in their back pocket with the lineups that they have. So
yeah, I want to feel as if I'm battle tested by the time we get to the end of the season.
Correct.
Trying to throw the pick off at second, back in safely. Griesbaum sneaking in there behind the runner Viss. Count is full on Kevin Corcoran, the center fielder. This one right back to the screen, so we'll do it again. It is crazy to think we're already at the point in the year now where we already have the sectional draw.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that a little bit later, who these teams are going to be facing. This one popped up foul off to the left. And this is got to be frustrating for Cook as well. He feels like he's throwing some really good pitches here, and Corcoran is fouling him away. I get some new baseballs in here.
Retrieving those foul balls.
Here's a payoff pitch again. This one muscled on the ground.
Good little check swing. Keeping his eye on it.
Now you talk about pace of play in Major League Baseball. This is slowing it down after watching. A called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Umpire wasted no time calling that one. And this will bring up Cody DeYoung now with 1 away and 2 on here in the first.
Designated hitter, Cody DeYoung.
DeYoung's hitting .300 on the season.
Swung and miss over the top of that nice breaking ball there from Cook.
14 RBIs, 15 hits. He's also scored 13 times.
Well, he wants to get those RBI numbers up here.
Definitely has a chance.
Of course, now if you're Hanover, you're thinking, all right, now we got ourselves in a nice double play to get out of the inning with no damage. If we can keep this on the ground. Grease bomb, waiting for that one. It gets into center field. The runner at second, Viss, is going to try to go for third. He's going to get there. This one is going to be thrown away. We've got an error from center field, and the first run of the game comes across the board as the Vikings strike first.
Yeah, 2 errant throws, putting the Vikings on the scoreboard. They scored early yesterday as well, putting 2 in that first frame.
And this will bring out Coach Aguilar to have a conference on the mound. Because now with 1 away, now the double play ball is wiped out as you have a runner on third now. That's Vanderwood. So 1-0 Vikings here in the first. Cody DeYoung at the plate. He'll be the pitcher today for the Vikings. And more, I feel like this isn't necessarily a defensive meeting. It's more of just, hey, let's settle down. All right, You got a runner at third, but let's just worry about the hitter right now. If that guy comes to score, okay, fine, whatever. Let's worry about the hitter right now. Let's get these outs.
And that's exactly it. It's settling your pitcher down, saying your job right now is the DH in DeYoung, and
this one missing outside.
it just came off of a strikeout, so it's right there.
One in, one out, one on third. So Cook will get to see that runner. That one missing hits the backstop, and it's going to be 2-0 Vikings. And really now on a wild pitch, you score the second run. Now it really is kind of just all right, they've scored. That's a new at-bat here. Yeah, it's 3-1 count, but let's just start fresh. Let's get this guy right here. We have 2 outs to work. We only need 2 outs. Let's go.
Yeah, the focus can resume back on the batter, and that Clark did a lot of trying to keep the base runners honest, but those errant throws able to get both base runners up and crossing home plate. So,
and they're right there. I mean, Matt Cook just comes right at him, goes for the strike, and gets it. So kind of changes the mindset.
Yes.
This one fouled away. And you know, deep down, this is a long top of the first inning, but you know deep down your offense can score runs as well. 2 runs, not a big deal.
It is true.
So we'll do a payoff pitch here again as Cook comes set. That's just spoiled off the bat of DeYoung. Matt Bultema, the third baseman, awaiting on deck. He's eager to get out there. I feel like on a day like, even though, like I said, the temperatures are a little bit chilly. Folks are bundled up here at Hanover, but if you're in the sun, it's not too bad. This is a day where you're fighting for the bat rack. And that one's going to miss for a ball, so it's another walk. Second of the inning. Put the double play ball in order as we'll have a courtesy runner.
Number 16, Matt Ultima.
Luke Smith will be the courtesy runner at first. And he doesn't. The reason you're going courtesy runner there is Cody DeYoung's your pitcher.
Yeah.
You don't want him getting too much work out there on the base path. First pitch to Boltema is outside for a ball. 1-0.
Don't want to get tuckered out.
Well, that's what the Vikings have done here early. They've been scoring their runs by kind of keeping Hanover off bay a little bit. Worrying about throwing over to first constantly. Worrying about their stolen base threats.
Yeah, it really is. Visk got on base and by a hit by pitch, and then Vanderwood walked and got across home.
Fouled back to the screen, so getting the first strike here. 1-1. So Luke Smith, the runner, now he's got 4 stolen bases on the year.
Boltema hitting .311. In 45 at-bats.
Time calling. Got Cook going to go through the signs again with his catcher Oostman. And a 1-1. Runner goes, throw down to second. Looks like they may have him. Oh, they call him safe.
Under that throw.
Yeah, got just under the tag. It was kind of a high throw. Kreisbaum couldn't get that arm down quick enough. So a stolen base here. Looked like the ball did beat him, just couldn't get that arm down fast enough for the tag. Foul back to the screen. So you got 2 strikes now. So if you're Cook, who's throwing a lot of pitches here in the top of the inning. And if you're Coach Aguilar, you're probably hoping after yesterday, you want your starter to go as many innings as possible.
Yeah, but just builds that confidence into the month of May here. Pitching against a conference foe.
Missing outside. So the count full. And Hanover will play their sectional over at Griffith High School later this month. This one driven out to right. Young trying to find it. He can't get it. He lost it in the sun. It drops. Smith coming around. He scores. It's 3-0 Vikings here in the first. Adam Young struggling out there in right with that sun.
Yeah, that sun's hard. He put his hand up as soon as he could and just missed it off the tip of his glove by going to his left.
So we're going to say that's a reach on an error.
Yes.
In right. Which does allow a run to score, and this is Tyler Balkema at the dish now. Fouls the first one away, so 0-1. Still 1 out in the inning. Runner on third, though.
Balkema hitting .422. Gets on base.
This one lined down the left field line, but curved foul.
His on-base percentage is .567.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Nope.
So he knows how to get on. He'll take his pitches, but he's down in the count here, 0-2.
19.
Cook trying to put him away here.
He's got 19 hits and 14 walks, so definitely knows how to get on.
Takes that one inside, so 1-2. Oh, just kind of
Jammed him.
jammed that one there.
Coming inside, but that quick swing, able to put it in play. Foul.
One, two, skips in. So we talked about him being able to get on base, working a good at bat here. Was quickly down 0-2 in the count, now working it even. Trying to extend this lead. Runner on third. That one upstairs, and now the count is full.
Putting a lot of pitches together in this top of the first.
3 runs have come across the board. And we have a balk that is going to be called, and that is going to score the 4th run of the inning. So we've got 4 runs scored, no hits, by the way. We have a hit by pitch, walk, strikeout, some errors, stolen base, some more errors, and then the balk has allowed 4 runs and no RBIs to go along with no hits. And that's going to be the 3rd walk of the inning issued by Matt Cook. And this will bring up Aaron Gowans, catcher for today. And we'll have another conference on the mound.
Yeah, this is the pick-me-up conference saying, hey, we're back here. We know we had some mental lapses. Sunshine's not playing in our favor, but let's get these outs and we'll get back and put some runs on the board.
So if you're Coach Aguilar right now, you're probably, I would think you're saying, okay, let's get back in this. You got to run first. We just need a ground ball here anywhere on the infield.
Yes.
We can likely turn to or at least get that lead runner for the second out. Like, at some point, I feel like maybe nibbling the corners a little bit, maybe just missing those spots a little bit, and it could be the footwork when he brings the foot down, so he's, flying open maybe or something. So he's just missing some of those spots. But, how aggressive do you want to be here, especially after that balk call?
Right. Is it something that we haven't seen any solidly hit balls? So you put that ball over the plate, see how that bat ends up. You can put it in, see how they put the ball into play. You had 2 pop-ups to right, and everything else was mental lapses and errors with that.
Now, we have the umpires conferring here. So after that meeting, the home plate umpire went to go kind of end the meeting, and then Coach Aguilar said something to the home plate umpire. And I don't think it had anything to do with the ball call. And it seemed to be just kind of, hey, letting you know about this just for some whatever the case may be. And so he needed to alert the base umpire as well. And the first pitch to Gowans. This one chopped on the ground to third. Over to second. It's going to be they are going to get him, as Raisky is going to be able to keep his foot on the bag. Can't get the transfer over down to first, but they will take the lead runner for the second out. So Gowans is on with a fielder's choice.
Playing first base, number 13, Tanner Post.
So now Tanner Post from the left side.
That's a good fielder's choice to get the lead runner.
Yeah, and it kind of ate up Verrett over there a little bit. Kind of had a big bounce.
The bounce was tough, but I thought he fielded it well.
Yeah, absolutely, and then got it down there as this one lined into right center. And that's Gannon Howes to camp underneath and make the catch and get out of a long, laborious inning for Matt Cook. So we'll step aside. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Top reasons to work at Strack and Van Til.
Many opportunities to grow.
Flexible hours.
Outstanding benefits like paid vacation time and holidays.
Enjoy health benefits in a 401k plan.
I always feel like I'm part of the team.
Premium and competitive pay.
The sign-on and referral bonuses help to find the perfect talent.
Text STRAX to 97211 to apply today, or visit our site at strackandventil.com/careers. Nobody else will give you the opportunities that we do.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brander here along with Matt Welsand. As we'll go ahead and bring you the Hanover Central starting lineup here on the bottom of the first. Leading off, it'll be Caden Verrett, followed by Gannon Howes and Landon Sarkey at the top of the lineup. Brad Rohde, Adam Young, and Aiden Kriesbaum on the middle part of the lineup. And then Anthony Raesky, Tony Bartolomeo, and Mitchell Usman round out the lineup. Defensively for Illiana today, Viss in left, Corcoran in center, and then Banstra in right. Boltema at third, Vanderwood at short, the left side of your infield. Balkema at second, Post at first, and then Gowans behind the plate today for Cody DeYoung.
DeYoung's 1-0 in 4 appearances this season. I want to say he has a 1.85 ERA. If I can find my stat sheet, I think that's what I wrote down.
So you just got to come up with confidence. You got to.
Well, right, but then there's going to be somebody saying that's not right.
That's all right. That's all right. So Verrett will lead things off. By the way, I'm making a scoring change in my book.
Are you?
I'm going to give a hit to Matt Boltema because Young lost it. He didn't really misplay it off the glove. He just kind of lost it. I'm going to give it a hit and then reach second on the air.
I'll allow that.
All right. I mean, it doesn't matter what I write down anyway.
No.
This one chopped, a high chopper to second. It makes a nasty bounce, and there is no way they were going to get that one there. What a nasty chopper that was. Talk about home field advantage there.
That ball was spinning, and Balkema did a good job fielding that, but had no play because of that spin to his left.
So Gannon Howes now. Also remember that team that made a nice run through semi-state a couple of seasons ago. That one checked upstairs. So 1-0 from DeYoung. And if Howes gets on, he can motor. The Howes brothers have always been very speedy. This one fouled away at the plate. So runner will have to go back. Interesting set there as DeYoung was looking in for quite a while, and eventually Howes asks for time, and the home plate umpire does not grant it, so he had an emergency check swing.
It was
there.
A very quick check swing.
I feel like I haven't seen that live in a baseball game, and I've seen it multiple times this season. So 1-1 to Howes. This one up on the infield. Vanderwood camping underneath and making the catch. Runner will stay at first. So let's bring up Landon Sarkey now, the DH.
Batting third, designated hitter number 21, Landon Sarkey.
So Illiana put up a 4 spot at the top of the inning. Hanover would like to just get some base runners here to cut down to that deficit a little bit here, and you can do that by just getting guys on base. Checking on that runner at first, back in safely.
Yeah, Sarkley, 550 hitter. I mean, he's in this 3 spot for a reason.
I was talking about this on Friday over at Munster, and when you start looking at the top of the lineup and you see a lot of RBIs for the top of your lineup, it's usually a good sign when the top guys are getting RBIs, because that means the bottom of your order is getting on to turn that lineup over and score some runs. Runner goes down to second, and he will slide in safely, and it kicks into center, but Verrett will stay at second on the slide. Got past all the defenders. They're trying to knock that one down.
Yeah, good toss by Gowans getting it there. Just that ball kept on breaking and ended up just going under the glove.
So 1-1 the count here on Sarkey. Brad Rohde in the on-deck circle. Checks the runner. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back out to the left. 1-2. Taking a long look in here. And sometimes that's not a bad thing. Even if you know you have the count or you have the sign from your catcher, this one bloops, and it'll be caught in center field by Corcoran. Tough break there. It looked like it was having a nice little slice to it off to the left. I wish my golf swing kind of looked like that.
You
had
could be
had that little, the little slice to the left.
That Am Pro level if you had that. Pro-Am?
If I could even just get it to do that like once. I don't want the full slice. I want the draw.
The draw,
I want the draw, not the slice. My ball already slices.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's never a problem.
This one fouled off to the right for Brad Rohde, first baseman. The 0-1 again down the right field line and out of play. I will say, now off to the left you have some young ladies warming up to play a soccer match, it appears, or at least practice or something. Then off to the right you have a bunch of vehicles, and me personally, I would never want to park that close to any baseball field.
That's why I parked far away with the windshield facing the opposite direction.
There you go.
That happened in high school. I had to replace the windshield.
Unless you're purposely trying to get a new vehicle. Of course, that's when the foul balls will never hit your car.
Yes, you could park right in the middle of the infield. It's not going to happen. Talk to the insurance.
That's what I needed going from high school to college when I had my beat up vehicle. There's a 1-2 swung on over the top of it. And the Wildcats strand one as we have finished one. It's 4-0 Vikings. We go to the second. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Top of the second here at Hanover Central High School. At the conclusion of this one, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Brought to you by the Crowell Companies. They have offices open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Scheduled hitters for the Vikings. Spencer Banstra to lead things off. He's the number 9 hitter in this lineup for Illiana Christian. And then Josh Viss and Isaac Vanderwood back at the top of the lineup. The Vikes lead it 4-0 after a 4 spot in the top of the first. First pitch to Banstra is in there for a strike from Cook. When that's, we talked about that. It helps the confidence a little bit there. If you can get, your first pitch over for a strike, sets you up in a good position to be able to kind of work with some other pitches.
Yep.
And now quickly 0-2.
And that's what he needed to do coming out. I think he was just trying to work the plate too much, and then guys got on. He was trying to get him off base, picking him off, and he's coming in now and
I will say it is nice if you're a pitcher in the sense of you do want to be able to, at least in the first 2 innings, try to find what the zone is going to be. So you have to kind of, nibble at the corners. This one's bounced back right back to Cook. Over to first for the first out, and that's, you're talking about an inning that hopefully can build your psyche up a little bit here. Yeah, you had a laborious top of the first, but then you need a really quick second inning.
Yeah, right there. I mean, it was 4 pitches and right back to him.
So Josh Viss back at the top. He was hit by a pitch the last time he was up. That one in there for a strike.
Yep.
And the 0-1 missing upstairs. And that's, you're trying to see what you might be able to reach, and then you're also trying to change eye levels. There's a lot to do when you're a pitcher. That's why when some people, say to me, like, oh, baseball is boring, I can understand as you're getting a nice swing and miss there. Really nice move on the inside part of the plate there to kind of get him to swing a little high as well. There's so much of a mental aspect to this game, especially when you're thinking about pitcher and batter. And if you don't appreciate that part of it, it's hard to really appreciate the full dynamics of a baseball game, in my opinion.
That's true, and it's absolutely true. It's cat and mouse game. If you're that pitcher, you're trying to establish dominance on the mound and trying to.
On the ground, a crease bomb who plays it on a couple of bounces, throws over to first. Rhodey stretches and gets the out. Really nice play both ways there.
Yeah, they're trying to assert that dominance and getting that. And here you have that second inning, back-to-back outs, and Clark's coming around doing really, really good. 8 pitches, So he's going to find his stride. Looks like a ball down low.
So 1-0 on Vanderwood here. And that one misses. And obviously this is a hitter where you're going to be maybe not too, but with the bases empty, you can afford to be aggressive here. But again, just still trying to establish where those zones are, and that's going to be up high.
Yeah, he knows how to get on base percentage, 559. His slugging percentage is 909.
Yeah, 5 home runs on the year. That one is taken for a walk, so a base on balls here. So this will bring up Kevin Corcoran.
That's his 16th. Or 17th walk of the
Yeah, because he had one back in the first as well. Corcoran was caught looking his last time up. That one, a breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's leading the team in hits with 29.
Checking on that runner at first. Back in safely is Vanderwood. Yeah, I felt like they kind of pitched around Vanderwood there, and they're willing to go after Corcoran here.
Right.
This one on the ground, right to Rhodey, who scoops it up. He'll step on the cushion, and that'll end at this top of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It's still 4-0 Vikes. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Bottom of the second inning here at Hanover Central. Michael Brenner, Matt Welsand alongside as we get set to get things going here in the bottom of the second here at Hanover Central. Adam Young will lead things off. Scheduled hitters, Young, Aiden Kriesbaum, and then Anthony Raesky as well. And if anybody were to get on, or the lineup keeps on moving, you got Tori Bartolomeo and Mitchell Usman as well.
Bartolomeo batting .522 on the season.
He can't wait to get to the plate right now. As Young fouls the first one off. He's hoping for a little bit of a redemption here to try to get on base. Had some struggles out and right. It's an 0-1. Looking to show bunt there. Takes it outside, so a ball and a strike to Young. That one in there for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. A little off speed.
Missing on that one. So 2-2 the count here. This one chopped on the ground. That'll be a fair ball, and it gets past the third baseman, Bultema. And Young going to try to stretch for a double, and he's upstanding. And that's how you kind of redeem yourself there. Hit a nice chopper down the third baseline, get it past the third baseman, and then scoot your way in for a double.
Batting sixth, number 16, the shortstop, Aiden Kriesbaum.
But just those little things to try to, get on base, stretch it to an extra base if you possibly can. You never know. That could be a proud Union home play of the game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, as Aiden Kriesbaum now with a runner in scoring position. Takes the first pitch, shows bunt, takes it for a strike, though.
And it builds Young's confidence. It really, 2 hits there and missing them because of the sun. Coming back, getting a good hit down the line.
The 0-1. This one driven in the air to right. Banstra giving chase to his left. He can't catch it. It'll roll to the wall. He'll ditch the cap. Here comes Young around the bases. He comes in and will score. The throw to third, not in time. And it's a triple for Kriesbaum. And an RBI triple at that.
Yeah, good solid hit to right. Banstra can't get under it. Hit, like you said, rolled to the wall, and Kriesbaum ended up at third.
So now it's a 4-1 ball game here in the second, and this is what Hanover needs to do. Just get some guys on base, get some timely hitting. And you, too, can score 4 runs in a ball game.
Yes.
There's a recipe for it. Anthony Raski at the plate now. This one on the ground. This will jump through for a hit, and it's an RBI single for Raski. He makes the wide turn around first, but he'll scoot back. And just like that, 4-2, the deficit cut in half.
Yeah, good job reaching for that base hit, but found that 5-hole and right in the left field.
And it hit the lip of the grass there,
Yes.
and that thing jumped big time.
Batting eighth, left fielder number 3, Tony Bartolomeo.
So Tony Bartolomeo jumping in here. As you said, batting well over 500,
Yeah.
so he would really like to get something going here.
He's seeing the ball really well.
This one bunted and popped up, but foul.
Can't get the bunt down, but far enough away the catcher cannot get under it.
Interesting, he's one of your top hitters batting over 500, and he's showing bunt on that one.
Just keeping everyone honest.
No outs here in the second. 1 on, 2 in already. That one missing outside, so a ball and a strike. Checking on that runner at first. It's one of those things that I don't know if our headsets can pick it up. I can hear it a little bit. Just one of those little nuances of the game where guy goes for a pickoff move and guys just scream back.
Yes. Everyone's paying attention in the dugouts, and
breaking ball misses, so 2-1 the count here on Bart. It's 2-1. Bunt is down. Picked up by the young over to first, and they're caught off of the base. Did he get back in safely? He did.
He did.
Oh, man, Raski took a wide turn around second and started to, fall on his way back to second, but he just got the fingertips back to the bag.
Yeah, that was a...
Catcher number 43, Mitchell Usman.
I don't know if he was trying to just put that pedal to the metal or if he went around too much or what, but...
Yeah, maybe kind of slipping off the bag a little here as
Yeah.
Usman comes up with an RBI opportunity, 1 away here in the inning. So a sacrifice for Bart. I think his mom will be okay if I call him that.
You'll get a text message if
I might.
not. So.
I might. Oh, checking on that runner.
No
I
one
couldn't
was
see
covering.
his face, but I feel like he had to have had the look of fear on his face, just the way he kind of reacted.
He
He's like,
did,
oh!
but he had to realize that no one else was on the base. That's why he was off that much. Second baseman wasn't covering, but
Usman takes the breaking ball, and it's in there for a strike.
that's on that second baseman to get over there quick to make sure that he is staying honest on the base path.
Sliding over there, they're going to
you go.
throw. And we got a lot of contact down there. But he is back in safely. It's Balkema trying to help out the cause and get that second out, which would be huge for the Vikings right now. 4-2, bottom 2. Runner on second. The 0-1 to Usman, who takes it outside. Really good eye there from the catcher. And if Usman can get on here, they'll turn the lineup over, and you got Caden Verrett waiting on deck. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Really nice pitch from DeYoung there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, and where he's at now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He can look to do whatever he would like, go up high or work a little breaking ball action.
Yeah, you have a little bit to work with a 1-2 count. chopped on the ground, picked up by the third baseman. It's a fair ball across the diamond, and I didn't see the signal from the base umpire. Did he signal out?
He must have signaled safe.
Oh, he did signal safe. Okay, I was caught looking at the play, and I forgot to turn to look at the umpire. I'm used to an umpire being over there.
Right. No, it was good hustle play by Osman.
So we will have a courtesy runner for Usman.
Striding out down the line and going corner to corner.
It'll be
Next batter, number 7, Caden Durant.
And it looked like number 12 out there, courtesy running. I don't believe. Could be Jordan Ashe, maybe. Ferret chops this one on the ground. Balkema throws to second, now over to first, and not in time, but they do get it. I'm sorry, I apologize. They did get the double play. No, they don't. I'm sorry. I'm just watching guys start to move towards the dugout. I was different dugouts.
He didn't get the play at first.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I thought.
4-6 getting that out.
Throwing down to second. It's a 4-3 ball game now as Rayski did come around to score. And we got the stolen base for Verrett there.
Verrett's got the speed, and you saw that right there with stolen base. Second one of the game.
So Gannon Howe's here.
425 hitter, 19 RBIs on the season.
We'll have time called.
Wants to pick one up to tie this ball game in the second.
Yeah, this would be a huge hit here for Gannon Howes to try to get that runner at second across the board. Still just one out here in the second. This one fouled back to the screen.
Counting DeYoung's favor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just one out.
Quick little step off, and we'll run through the signs again. House popped up to the shortstop, Vanderwood, his last time up. There's the 1-2. Runner was going. This one eats up the first baseman. He'll step on the cushion for the second out, or for the final out of the inning after the play at second. So it is a 4-3 ball game, a 4 spot in the first for the Vikings, and now a 3 spot here in the second for the Wildcats. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Top of the third inning here at Hanover. We've got ourselves a ball game, 4-3. We had a 3-0 shutout yesterday for Illiana. A different story here today. Illiana leads it 4-3 as we get ready to start the third. So it'll be Cody DeYoung, Matt Boltima, and Tyler Balkema. Scheduled hitters here this inning. So the pitcher DeYoung here at the plate. From Cook. First one upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. That one in there for a strike. Count evens at 1.
Yeah, Cook coming in, settling down that second inning, coming in looking pretty good so far with this first batter.
This one line down the right field line. Young will give chase, and it is a fair ball. DeYoung makes the scoot around first. He heads to second. No one covering the bag, so he will stand up with a leadoff double here in the third.
Solid hit down the line. Young had a good jump on it, but lands just into the fair territory, and DeYoung helping his cause going.
Yeah, there was nothing Young could do about that one.
No.
He was just told to play off the line a little bit.
Yep.
They just hit it right down the line. Sometimes better be lucky than good. I always had to rely on luck when I was playing any sport.
Yes.
Runner going down to third on a little bit of a wild pitch there. So runner advances to third. That's Matt Bultema at the dish.
Bultema has 14 RBIs.
This one will give him number 15 as he bloops that one into shallow left. He's on with his second hit of the day.
Yeah, solid hit and left, bringing the run.
Number 6, Tyler Walker.
So here comes Tyler Bulkema now. He walked his last time up, second baseman today. That one in there for a strike. Now, based on my calculations, that hit by Bultema is the first RBI for the Vikings today. Third hit, but
yes,
first RBI. Had some errors and pass balls and balks and other things in that first inning. A little wild and crazy. Aaron Gowans awaits on deck. We're in that famous number 42.
Yeah, I like that. When I was looking up the stats and saw that on the roster, I like that he has 42.
This one hit foul. Back our way to the left a little bit. Every time there's a foul ball in that particular direction, I keep watching some of the Hanover bench guys making the long run to try to catch those. This one comes inside, skips in the dirt.
See, you relied on luck. That was me, just trying to get those foul balls when I was on a team.
Well, I wasn't lucky very often, so I was probably in that dugout. I would probably be in that dugout with you.
Yeah. Had to bring the sunflower seeds and get the foul balls. And I could handle that.
I think one of my favorite speeches, if you've never had a chance to listen to Bob Uecker's Hall of Fame speeches, this one on the ground and into left for a base hit. 3 hits already this inning for the Vikings. So runners on first and second with 1 in already here in the inning. It's 5-3. As this brings up Aaron Gowans. By the way, like I was saying earlier, if you've never seen Bob Uecker's Hall of Fame speech, if you need a good few minutes of laughter, oh my gosh. It is hilarious. Just one of those naturally funny people that no matter what he says, it just instantly makes you laugh. So he would be that kind of player where the manager would call on him, here, we need to end this rally. Go ahead and grab a bat.
Right.
Like that would be you and me.
It would be, yes.
We've already scored enough. Go stop the rally. Go make an out.
I'd end up on base. I'd crowd the plate, and usually the pitcher wouldn't like that. And throw it in.
Pull the old Anthony Rizzo.
Yes.
Little step off here, run through the signs one more time between Oostman and Cook. One skips in the dirt. Baltimore at second, kind of doing a little dance out there at second, which we saw in the first inning, and it really kind of messed with the head of Cook, it appeared, and was able to get a couple of runs, or manufacture a couple of runs. One of those upstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, that focus has come back toward the hitters for sure in the second and now into the third, and Illiana's been able to put the ball a little bit more in play.
Checking on that runner again at second. And usually for good reason. A lot of teams in high school will get plenty of stolen bases. Kids are young, they can run.
That helps, yes. They know that they can
we did a Region Sports we had a Region Sports softball team for a little while, but if we had one with me and you on it, there'd be no stolen bases.
None.
Be a lot of caught stealings. That one is a base on balls. Fourth runner to reach here this inning.
We would just have to get our runs by power and just trot around the bases.
I see. I feel like you got some distance. I would imagine on your bat.
I could do that.
I'll have a courtesy runner. I didn't get a chance to see the number that ran out there.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Noah Kieft.
Noah Kieft. Yep.
He's been in 14 games this season.
So a lifted foul off to the left. The soccer players are spared for now.
They are.
To our left.
It has to be club ball or something.
So 0-1 here on Post. Tanner Post takes that one outside. So we saw a long, laborious inning in the first, and now we're going to see another long inning here in the third, already the 5th batter. With 1 run already scoring, and the bases juiced right now. There's a strike. No away here in the third. Here's the next one. This one lined. Goes to Kriesbaum, who steps on the bag at second. Over to first. Did he get the foot down in time? He did for the double play. So the 6-3 double play, but a run does come across the board as well. So no RBI on that.
Kriesbaum doing a good job holding it himself, getting to the bag, and then keeping that 6-4 double play. Or 6-3 double play.
This one on the ground for Banstra. They'll flip to first, and they get out of it with a little bit of damage, but not too much compared to what could have happened. So they only allow the 2 runs. It's 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Top reasons to work at Strack and Van Til.
Many opportunities to grow.
Flexible hours.
Outstanding benefits like paid vacation time and holidays.
Enjoy health benefits in a 401k plan.
I always feel like I'm part of the team.
Premium and competitive pay.
The sign-on and referral bonuses help to find the perfect talent.
Text STRAX to 97211 to apply today, or visit our site at strackandventil.com/careers. Nobody else will give you the opportunities that we do.
Bottom of the third here at Hanover Central High School. Make sure you stay with us after the game as we will name the Crowd Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crowd Company is proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. Love being able to say baseball diamond for the Crowell read. Leading off here, Landon Sarkey for Hanover Central here in the third. Takes the first pitch out for a ball. Brad Rohde and Adam Young, the other scheduled hitters here. The bottom of the third in this 3-run game, it's 6-3 Vikings. Game 2 of this back-to-back. This one missing upstairs. 2-0 now. It's one of the nice things that baseball does in terms of conference play. They'll play the back-to-backs.
Yes.
So you get to see each other 2 days in a row. A little different pitching styles there. That one upstairs, so 3-0.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice schedule for the home and away, and then get to have a little series out of it.
That one in there for a strike. I was mentioning on Friday in that LC Munster game, usually on a 3-0 pitch, as long as the catcher, as long as it's in the park somewhere, it's going to be called a strike.
Yes.
This one fouled back, so count runs full here for Sarkey, the DH today. Flew out to center his last time up. Wants to get on base here. And he's called out on strike, so he'll go to the bench, and this will bring up Brad Rohde.
Good pitch on that outside corner. Getting him looking.
Second strikeout of the day for DeYoung. Only the third strikeout of the entire day between both pitchers so far.
Rohde was one of them.
Nice breaking ball, missing just outside.
Rohde batting .421. Pretty solid season so far.
Just missing. No, he did hit the outside corner. I thought it looked close.
The ump is late on calling that strike.
That one missing low.
That's one of the things I've been watching Savannah Banana highlights. The umpires are terrific.
They get into it just as much.
Yes.
Called strike there on the outside part of the plate. This one line down the right field line and fair. This will roll for a little while. Rohde makes that turnaround first, and he scoots into second, head first, safely with a 1-out double.
Yeah, good solid hit by Rohde into right and just pushing that ball into the corner and ends up at second base.
Yeah, the best thing for him is hitting it the opposite way as well.
Yes.
This brings up Adam Young. Doubled and scored a run back in the second. Showing bunt, laying it down. This is a good one. Nobody at first at the moment. He'll get on safely. The ball gets thrown into right. And Rohde will come around to score as both the catcher and the first baseman converged on the ball, and then Baltimore took a little too long to get over to first, and they couldn't make the throw, and it ended up going in right.
Yeah, Gowans should have just ate that ball up, but threw it over there. 6-4 ball game because of it.
And I believe it was the catcher that made the throw, yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to call E2 on Young, which scores the run. So Kreisbaum up here now. He tripled and hit the RBI and scored a run back in the second. Takes the breaking ball and misses at that one.
Solid cut. Kreisbaum had an RBI last inning. Good defensive double play. doing what he can.
And the 0-1 skips in there, so evens the count at 1. So 1-1 pitch coming here, 6-4 ball game. In the third, swung on and missed. 1-2, really nice pitch there.
Yes.
From Cook.
Good high fastball.
I'm sorry, DeYoung, excuse me.
Kreisbaum looking hungry after that swing.
Oh, and called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. I'll tell you what, the home plate umpire, I mean, he might take just a little bit of time in making that signal on 1 and 2, but on 3, he's right on.
Oh, he's it. Yes. He hustles the batter back to the dugout.
And I will say, the zone has been pretty consistent with what what I can see of the pitches coming in.
Agreed.
It's been pretty consistent. That's all you can ask for as a coach from your home plate umpire. Nice breaking ball swung over the top of it as Anthony Raisky. This one on the ground, and it'll be a fair ball down the third baseline.
That was a good
Young
bounce.
coming around to score, and scooting in for a double standing is Raisky.
A tough play by Boltema. That bounce was just out of reach and pushed that ball into left.
We are seeing some wicked bounces on this infield here today. So with 2 outs, 2 in, runner at second. Bartolomeo up at the dish. He sacrificed himself last time up. Not likely to do that here. Now with a runner on second. He's going to look to try to drive that run in and tie this one up. Mitchell Usman awaits on deck. The 1-0 does show bunt. This one fouled back, though, so count even at 1.
Yeah,
shows you why I'm up here and I'm not anywhere down there.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll get that Region Sports softball team going again, and we'll show them.
Someone's got to be at the bottom of the league.
Yes.
Breaking ball. In there for a strike.
We'll just have our team name be not scheduled, so we'll be in the championship bracket because no one thinks that they're showing up to play not anyone scheduled.
Look at you.
Right?
To be determined.
Yes.
Thrown over at second there. I've often said if I were to ever open up a restaurant, I would call it I Don't Care.
We always said it'd be the library, so it'd be like, yep, tell the wife, going to the library.
There's the 1-2. In the dirt, runner gets a big lead off
that was
a
a
second.
big lead hustling back. That's the last couple of jumps. He was almost a third.
Yeah, I figured if it's called I Don't Care. Where do you want to go tonight? I don't care.
I don't care.
This one lifted and looking to get out of play. Oh, and it does hit a windshield.
Yep.
Everyone gets up to look.
Not my car.
Can't tell if it made any damage to the windshield. You could hear the thud, though.
That was a good thud.
And everyone looking at the vehicle.
Hopefully it was more roof than windshield then.
Here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed on a high heat to get out of it, but Hanover scores 2. He gets those 2 runs back here in the bottom of the third. We go to the 4th. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brender here with you, along with Matt Welsen. He is the mayor. And we've also got Justin Cole working the dials over there. We got Funky Claude Martinez working the camera. I think Claude can hear me. He can.
He can.
Want to remind him to hit record on that camera. He knows, he did.
And it wasn't his car that just got hit, so he's happy about that.
I don't even see it. Is there a patron that's kind of looking at it now?
No.
There's somebody over there looking at it. I can't totally tell if there's any.
It's the insurance adjuster. Man, they're right on it. Crowd Company.
Yeah, there you go. They're supposed to be representing on the baseball diamond.
True.
Not
That's
in the parking
true.
lot, but that's all right. All right, so Josh Vish will lead things off here in the top of the fourth inning. The first pitch in there for a strike from Matt Cook. So it's the top of the lineup for the Vikings. Viss, Vanderwood, and Corcoran. This one lined and up the middle for a base hit. Already their fifth hit.
And now they're putting that ball into play. And hitting it where...
Just right where the defenders aren't.
Defenders aren't right. That's in between third and short and then right up the middle.
I would ask Justin to put our StatCasts graphics up there, but he told me Nathan didn't put those in for him, so he doesn't have those.
Shots fired.
First pitch in there on Vanderwood is a strike. Nathan knows I kid because I care.
That'd be a good team name for the softball league, too.
I kid because I care?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make the pitcher go and be crying because we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
If we let anything, we could be in taunting.
Yes, definitely. Most taunts.
This one lined into center. Howe's camping underneath and makes the catch. So one away here in the fourth. This brings up Kevin Corcoran. You mentioned had a couple of hits yesterday. He's 0 for 2 today.
Number 27, Kevin Corcoran.
Yeah.
One of three guys in the lineup that has not reached base yet.
Got a strikeout looking and grounded to first.
This one lined and over the head of Creasbaum for a hit.
Nice little arc over the shortstop. Good placement. He heard you. That's why he wanted that hit.
All right, so those Hanover fans that are upset that we talked that hit into existence, my name is Nathan Laird.
We'll get it. They'll get it back.
I can be reached at nathan.laird@regionsports.com. I'm sure I'll get another text
You'll
message.
get another text message, and I'll have another broadcast partner next game.
Yeah, handing the headset over to Justin Cole in the booth. 0-1 the count here on Cody DeYoung. He had a double his last time up. There's 1 out, 2 on. Pitches upstairs. Yeah, I should take it easy. He's not in the booth to defend himself anymore.
Defenseless. That'd be a good softball game, too.
There's a 1-1. Really nice pitch there from Cook. Getting DeYoung to reach. So 1-2 on DeYoung. He's walked and doubled, and now we've got, we got a loose ball over there still.
Tracking it down. No time for souvenirs.
Now, am I looking at this right? Is that vehicle that was struck by the pitch, is that truck leaving at this point, or am I just blocked from the real truck that got hit? It's still there. Okay, I'm looking at a different truck. A couple of spaces down.
You might as well leave it now.
There's a 1-2. Oh, and it misses. That was a really nice looking pitch there. All right, well, I've officially gotten the word. You were pulling it the rest of the way solo, my friend.
Uh-oh.
2-2. In there for called strike 3.
Good pitch.
Although to be fair, I got pink slipped in a good.
Oh, that is a good. That's a solid meme.
Here comes Matt Baltima. Here now another RBI opportunity here. 2 on, 2 out. Already has a couple of hits in this one with an RBI. Clinging to a 1-run lead here in the top of the 4th. This one high in the air into left. This one likely will get out of the stands and not too far past the Hanover dugout, so they don't have to run far for that one.
Nope. Soccer players are spared. Fans are spared. The kid's still out of breath going out and trying to get that, though.
That's another thing here at this particular facility. A lot of space to sit, especially behind home plate. Either of the stands out to the left or to the right of us. Really, and always a good turnout here at Hanover, especially when you got two teams that have had a lot of success the last couple of years. That pitch in there for a strike 0-2.
Yeah, Hanover Central, they have done a great job building up their sports facilities, their enrollment. It's been great. Worked with the superintendent back when I was teaching at Portage, and good things happening here in Hanover Central High School.
So we're missing outside. We do have some bullpen action for both teams. And they got it the old-fashioned way, the way I like it.
Yes.
Bullpens down the lines.
Down the line. Try to protect the catcher.
Not hidden behind some wall somewhere where I can't see them. So 1-2, runners are in motion. The ball is in the dirt, so a double steal. Really nice move call there from Coach Vanderwood to get the guys in motion on a pitch in the dirt from Cook. So something he has seen so far, he was anticipating a ball in the dirt type of pitch, and he picked it out perfectly as Baltimore lines this one straight back over the broadcast booth. Now, if we actually if the window opened the way we wanted it to, we could be in position where potentially foul balls could be caught here. I leave that to you, though.
I would sacrifice myself to get a souvenir.
Well, you always protect the equipment first. That's the key.
Got to protect.
You protect the equipment, then Justin.
Claude's on his own.
And then you act like you're going to catch it and let it just hit me.
The old Olay grab.
This one chopped on the ground, third base side, picked up by Verrett. Long cross across the diamond, and they get him. What a play from Caden Verrett at third.
That was a good Good toss from third baseman, reaching for first.
And Justin Cole's got the replay for us there. To be able to pull that one across the diamond. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. You are watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. That was Matt.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Sun is shining here at beautiful Hanover Central High School. Mitchell Usman climbs in, laid things off, takes the first pitch for a strike. That one low, but swung over the top of it. Usman, the catcher today, is 0 for 1. 6-5 ball game. Vikings on top. A lot of scoring in this one. 11 runs already across the board. Only 3 yesterday. To be fair, the conditions not nearly as ideal as today. And even today could be a little bit more ideal, but
yeah, a little bit warmer. Rest of the week, it might be springtime first.
I will say this: you and I have no right to complain. We're in a nice press box.
The facilities here are amazing. They really are.
Yes.
Press box, the seats.
Pitch missing outside, 3-2.
Impressed with the poles with the nets protecting most of the cars.
Except one. This one in the air to right, and it's going to be caught by Banstra in shallow right. So one away here in the bottom of the fourth. This will bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Verrett. And as it so often does, the guy who makes the most outstanding play in the previous inning to get out of an inning is the guy who comes up to bat at some point in the lineup.
Yes.
Verrett 1 for 2. This one on the ground, picked up by Vanderwood. He's a pretty secure glove over there at short for the second out. This will bring up Gannon House.
Number 6, Gannon House.
Talk things over. Get on base. We need you to get on base there. No matter what.
Yeah. It's a good way to look at it. We're also going to name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game in just a little while. Learn more about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. First pitch to Howes is in there for a strike.
That's the Boilermakers?
Boilermakers Local 374.
I need somebody to weld a truck bed for me.
All right, that's Matt Wells He's the mayor of the PCC.
Got to figure that out this spring.
There's a 1-1. Missing just outside. 2-1 to Howes. Working a good at bat here. This one ripped into right center. And this will touch down and roll all the way to the wall. And House can fly. He makes the turn around second. He's going into third, and he's going to stand in with a triple.
Said, Coach, need me to get on? I wanted to talk to you again, so I'll hit a triple so we can talk.
There you go. It gives an RBI opportunity for Landon Sarkey here.
Sarkey got that backwards K last inning.
Here's a chance to change all that. Landon Sarkey 0 for 2. Wants an RBI added to his stat line.
That's
and
best
more
thing.
importantly, it ties the ball game.
Yes. That's the best thing about baseball. Get that chance coming back, prove yourself.
This one fouled back. Just hitting the top of the screen there. One pitch, kind of chopped at it. Slow roller to third. The throw across is got him. Baltimore gets the out at first and ends the threat to tie the game at 6. We go to the 5th. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit vaclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning. It'll be the Illiana Christian Vikings. Here in the top of the 5th, they lead it 6-5. Got a new pitcher in there for the Wildcats. Adam Young is out there pitching for the Wildcats. I did not see who moved out to right. Try to get those numbers for you. Your eyes may be a little bit better than mine.
Looks like
is that 1 out there? No.
3. That's your boy Bart.
Okay. That's Bartolomeo out there now. So he moves from left to right. So who's in left now? Who's on first?
Well, that feels a little bit more tough to see.
Well, we'll figure it out here in just a moment. But it'll be Tyler Balkema to lead things off here for the Vikings. First pitch missing in the dirt for a ball. It'd be a little challenging sometimes for the home plate umpire to signal. Is this one roped into left field there on a bounce? So a leadoff single for Tyler Balkema, his second hit of the game. Let's bring up Aaron Gowans now.
Number 42, Aaron Gowans.
First pitch in there from Young is a strike. Owens is 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice and walked his last time up. That's missing for a ball, 1-1. It's a good take there from Collins because it looked like a pretty good offering. But
yes, it did.
Now we're missing inside this time, so 2-1. The count again for Illiana. Their goal is to kind of get these guys on. They're very patient hitters. This one lifted down the right field line, but this will get out of play. So 2-2 the count here with Tanner Post waiting on deck. So you go from wonderful number 42 to lucky number 13. That one on the outside part of the plate for a strike. And that's the third one for Gowans. 3 strikeouts of Illiana Christian hitters today. All have been of the looking variety. So Post from the left side. He has flied out and grounded out so far, and he lifts this one into center. Howe's giving chase. He won't be able to knock this one down. So Post makes the turn to second. Bulkema comes around, and he will score. And it's a 7-5 ball game.
Good base running by Bulkema.
Coming all the way from first. So it is an RBI double for Tanner Post. So Spencer Banstra. He's 0 for 2.
Post hit that. It just kept carrying. Had a little bit of power behind him.
And therefore a strike, 0-1. I was saying it's going to be hard for umpires to even signal to us if there was a number, if there was a change or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's not like basket. There's only certain numbers you can wear in basketball because they have to be able to do the hand signs for the numbers and stuff. This one coming way in, and I think that actually hit Banstra. So because it had a very odd ricochet, so it hits. So that's a dead ball. So runners cannot move at that point.
Number 17, Josh Viss.
So here comes the leadoff hitter, Josh Viss.
Went up the middle last inning.
And we're going to have a meeting on the mound here.
Justin Cole wants to replay that hit by pitch. Goes inside.
Yeah, got that foot.
Yep.
So just kind of talking some strategy here with 2 on, only the 1 out here, how they can find a way to get a double play, and kind of just reassuring again your pitcher, hey, we need a couple of outs here, so go ahead and not even let him try to hit it, but if you can keep it on the ground,
right, put that ball into play.
You got some stellar defenders behind it. We've seen them do some pretty awesome things here today. Varick, Kriesbaum, and Rhodey making some nice stretches, and Rayski making some plays.
Yeah, solid shortstop in Kriesbaum. Has some range. Got to keep that runner on second, though.
So Viss climbs in. Swung on and missed on that first one from Young. Double check of the runner. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Really nice pitch there from Adam Young. And if you have that confidence, I mean, just to go after the hitter, yeah, you got two guys on, but that can be a good throwaway pitch there.
Yep, looking high. Seeing if this is hungry. Couldn't get him to bite, though.
1-2 misses. So now I feel like this is the pitch where you got to come back. You got to come with what you're most confident in to try to get a swing and miss or that ground ball.
Yep.
Keep it in your spot where you know there's some contact is going to be made. Maybe trying to show one where maybe he's going to reach at it, and it just missing that spot enough where you can't get Vis to chase at it.
Yeah, good pitch away, but out of the zone.
That one comes more inside. This one chopped to crease bomb, flips to Raisky, over to Rhodey, and they signal first, or safe at first. Really nice play, though, setup. It was kind of just a little bit too slow
there was
of
the
a
slow
setup.
roller,
It was a slow bouncer to crease bomb who got that flip to Raisky. So the runner advances to third. Banstra out at second. So a fielder's choice for Vis. And now Vanderwood fouls the first one away. Vanderwood 0 for 1. A couple of walks in the first and second. Flew out to center last inning. The 0-1. Runner goes down to second. Nobody going to get there in time, and it's a stolen base for Vis. For Vis, that's his 13th stolen base of the year. The 0-2 to Vanderwood. This one lined down the right field line, but foul.
Good contact.
Yeah, really good contact, and thankfully for the Wildcats, that was foul. Was up ahead of it just a little bit because if that was fair, that was going to be a big trouble. 2 runs were going to come across for sure. And that sun is going to be playing havoc to a lot of those guys on the right side of the diamond right now as the sun continues to set and really shining in on that right side of the field.
Yeah. Just got to be on your toes, ready to catch that.
The 0-2. That bounces. Runners get big leads off of second and third, but they get back safely.
Ostman doing a good job corralling that ball. And Young coming off the mound did it pretty good, too. Making sure that he can get to home.
He was ready to cover. All right, the 1-2. Upstairs. So Vanderwood working a good at bat here as he normally does. Very patient, smart hitter. I've seen him play in a couple other travel ball type of settings. Two missing upstairs.
Yeah, I like the rhythm of his swing. He's ready. I mean, that's calm, cool, collected at the plate.
And called strike 3. And that gets out of the jam. A big time get out of a jam situation right there for Adam Young.
Yeah.
And it stays a 7-5 lead for the Vikings. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Back here at Hanover Central High School. Bottom of the 5th inning. Michael Brander here along with Matt Welsend. It's Cody DeYoung back out there for the Vikings. He's looking for a 1-2-3 inning to keep the game moving. And we only play 7 innings here at the high school level.
Yep.
7-5 lead for the Vikings. Of course, for the Hanover Central Wildcats, they're trying to put some more runs across the board here. Very high-scoring game as Rhodey chops that one foul off to the left. Rhodey doubled and scored a run back in the 3rd.
That's what both teams like to put runs on the scoreboard.
One missing outside. Yeah, we didn't see that whole lot yesterday in the 3-0 win for the Vikings. Breaking ball missing outside. And, of course, you're the Wildcats scoring 5 runs. You're thinking, 5 runs very likely can win some ball games.
Yes.
But there is a reason this Illiana Christian team is the defending 2A state champions.
Yeah, Kevin Cochran had 15 strikeouts last night.
So chopped on the ground. This will get through for a base hit. And that's how you start rallies, by just getting on base. And here comes Young.
Yeah, both teams with 8 hits. Really, that first inning giving up 4 on some walks and hit by pitch and a couple of them errors.
Oh, even had a run score on a balk,
yes.
too.
I mean, that was that mental half of the top of the 1st.
This one chopped on the ground. The throw to first is in time on the bunt. So the sacrifice is good. And that wasn't was that 1-4 on the put out? 2-4, excuse me. 2-4, yeah.
Number 16, Aiden Creasbaum.
So here comes Creasbaum, who had that triple in the 2nd. Opportunity here to score another run. That one's low for a ball. Checks on that runner. Here's the 1-0. This one on the ground, picked up by Baltimore. Plays it on a wicked hop. Did he drop it? Did he drop it at first? Looks like, or did he say it was on the exchange?
Must have been on the exchange because the umpire showed the bobble, but then called him out at the end. So.
So 5-3 on the put out.
Baltimore did a good job of pushing back that runner at second and then getting the ball over to the first baseman.
Oh, swinging at some high heat. Anthony Raisky there.
Climb on that ladder to get that one.
DeYoung's thinking his lucky stars, because now it looked like it was going to be 1-0, now 0-1. You got a whole host of things you can do here with this pitch. This one on the ground. Picked up by Vanderwood and across the diamond, and they're going to say safe.
Yeah, that was good hustle play.
Raisky gets through on the speed and gets an infield single. And I think Coach Vanderwood's going to ask for an explanation and say, hey, wait a minute, this looked like... And they're going to appeal, and the base umpire is going to ask the home plate umpire if he saw it maybe a little bit differently. I don't know if did Justin have a replay on that one?
He does. Here we go.
All right.
Just slaps that ball at it.
So after a discussion, we're going to stay where we're at with a infield hit for Rayski.
Yep.
So runners on first and third.
I think it was the pulling off the bag that was getting them safe.
Runner started in motion. Gowans would have thrown down, which would have left an opportunity for Rhodey to try to score.
Yep.
First pitch called a strike, by the way, to Tony Bartolomeo. It was 0 for 1, had a sacrifice back in the second. Struck out in the third. And he'll step out, ask for time. Oh, one chopped on the ground. Oh, what a pickup.
Good hands.
And down on strikes we go. So we go to the 6th inning, still 7-0 in favor of Illiana. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Top reasons to work at Strack and Van Til.
Many opportunities to grow.
Flexible hours.
Outstanding benefits like paid vacation time and holidays.
Enjoy health benefits in a 401k plan.
I always feel like I'm part of the team.
Premium and competitive pay.
The sign-on and referral bonuses help to find the perfect talent.
Text STRAX to 97211 to apply today, or visit our site at strackandventil.com/careers. Nobody else will give you the opportunities that we do.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Matt Welsand with you. Top of the 6th inning at Hanover. Tell you what, whenever I was talking on Friday with my dad about I'm always a sucker for good backdrops at any baseball stadium. I do enjoy the shrubbery in the background and off to the distance as well here.
Yeah.
At the water tower
That's
out
nice.
right.
It's the subdivision, the tree line, Cedar Lake, water tower.
I was like, wait, we can see Cedar Lake from here? Like, where am I looking?
If you go on top of the water tower.
Yeah, it's a good point. 7-5 in favor of the Vikings, who are up here now. Kevin Corcoran, Cody DeYoung, and Matt Boltzema, the scheduled hitters here in the 6th. First pitch to Corcoran is in there for a strike. 1 for 3 today. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner for a strike. He didn't like the call.
Nope. Shoulder shrug showed that. And you're going to have to come up and choke up on that bat and get a hit.
0-2, swung on and missed for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Adam Young going back to last inning. He's got 3 since he came into the ballgame.
Yes, he does.
This brings up Cody DeYoung now, his counterpart right now, pitcher for Illiana Christian. 1 away in the 6th, showing bunt. Bunts it down the first base line. Young over to first for the second out. I don't feel like this is the case here because you're only clinging. I mean, if this was like a 12-5 game, I can kind of see where maybe you start sacrificing some outs a little bit just to kind of keep the line moving a little bit and, you know, get your pitcher back out there. You don't want to have a long laboring inning if you already had a sizable lead, but it's a close game. So I
2-run lead. You got a bullpen going, and I don't know if you're.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sacrificing any outs here at the moment, but at the same time, when it's your pitcher out there, but that's where maybe you were considering a pinch hitter.
Something.
At Baltimore, it's a couple of hits. I'd like another one here to get on base. Young with a quick couple of outs. A pitch in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. That one in there for a strike as well. Young really coming in here doing a good job in relief.
Yes, he does.
For Matt Cook. When you're up 0-2, you can kind of waste one there. And sometimes if you feel like you're going to be playing a guy a little bit more here and there, like you may have another at-bat against him later, you start setting up some pitches for a future at-bat.
Yes.
Then again, in this particular case, feel a little too confident on 0-2, and now trying to get some swings and misses or some chase, and he's not getting those.
Yeah, Baltimore doing a good job being patient.
And there he goes, strike 3, and gets out of the inning. 4 strikeouts for Young in 2 innings of work. We go to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Only a few more opportunities for the Wildcats here in this one as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Vikings lead it 7-5. It'll be Mitchell Usman to lead things off for the Wildcats. And then the top of the lineup with Caden Barrett and Gannon Howes. It's really been the middle of the lineup today that's done a lot of the damage for Hanover as this one skips in from DeYoung, who's really pitched a gem of a game. 8 hits, 5 runs allowed, but really kind of helping keep this one at bay as this one was a high chopper. Baltimore can't come up with it, and it's a leadoff hit for Usman, who will get a courtesy runner.
Yeah, the grounds crew is going to have to get a couple RBIs here, and they're doing a good job getting them bounces.
Try to get the number of that courtesy runner as he motors his way over to first base. Looks like 14, which is Matt Hall, senior in the varsity squad here. So Caden Barrett comes up here now in the 6th inning. I'm having some conversation here between the umpires and the coaches here. First pitch to Verrett is bunted but foul. This is actually a makeup game. This game was supposed to be played on Monday here, but the weather conditions were not ideal for playing baseball.
Not at all. You'd think that winter-spring mix would be over, but...
No, that was not spring. That was straight up winter.
Yes, it was.
Just nastiness. On one the count here on Verrett. So we're going to get some sign. A little bit of shade on the pitcher there. That makes it kind of hard for the pitcher, or for the batter, I would think.
Yeah, the
late
flag.
reaction there. It's nice for the pitcher, though, to get the sun out of his eyes.
Sun, yes.
Natural shade. Yeah, the flag blowing just perfectly enough to keep the pitcher in the shade there. Toss over to first, back in time. There's the 1-1. Runner going down to second. This one not going to be in time.
No one's covering.
Yeah, no one was there on the break, so Hall down to second. So changes some dynamics a little bit here. The 1-2. This one blooped into left, plays it on a bounce is Viss, and almost misplayed that because of the bounce. It started to bounce to his right, or for our left, and had to really extend the arm to try to get that one. So runners on the corners. Cannon House, or as I like to say, dogs on the grill here for the Wildcats. I've always felt the ducks on the pond reference didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, so
No, hot dogs at the baseball game.
Yes, I think
Yes.
I appreciate you understanding.
I got that.
I know whenever I said it in the past, I always got some eye rolls.
Yeah. Wildcats on cats on the hot tin roof or something.
Okay, all right.
I don't know.
So it doesn't look like we're going to have a pitching change. We're just going to have a little bit of a chat to kind of get through the situation. Again, it's only a 2-run lead for the Vikings. It has just felt like a much larger lead after that 4-0 lead right off the bat. But Hanover's really done a good job of trying to get right back into this thing. They trail by 2 here at the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, Hanover's always been within reach, but leaving runners on and...
Yeah, they've come within 1 a couple of times here. Gannon Howes with an opportunity to cut it back to 1, and depending on where he hits it, runner starts to go towards second, but goes back to first. And it's 1-0 the count on Howes, who got a triple his last time up. So if he were to hit a triple here, obviously that ties the ball game. He hit that one right down the right field line.
That was a good hit.
This one comes way up. What a catch from Gowans.
Good reaction there.
That saved a run from coming across. A lot of awards to hand out at the end of this one. Have we seen the Proud Union Home play of the game as Howes now showing bunt, pulls the bat back. No throw down to second. It is a stolen base. So there goes your double play opportunity. And now a nice hit by Howes ties this ball game. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one lifted in the air. Popped up for Balkema at second. And he makes the catch. So of all the things not to do, that was one of them. You have to, if you're in House's shoes here at the moment, you have to do something that's going to get a productive out.
Popping that up into the outfield might
a sacrifice fly would have been better.
Get the runner to score, but no way there.
So Landon Sarkey now, who's 0 for 3. Takes the first pitch for a strike. And now that runner down to second looms even more large because the double play would have been allowed to end the inning. This one fouled away, 0-2.
Big cut there. And
DeYoung would love to get out of this inning unscathed. And I would have to venture he has got to be getting close to that pitch limit of about 120. I don't have the exact number in front of me. This one driven out into right center, and this will touchdown. One run is in. They're going to send the other. The throw to the plate, offline. 2 runs in, and we are tied at 7.
good job finding the gap, that relay offline. So we got 7s here in the 6th inning. Hanover Central clawing their way back into it.
Number 27, Brad Roby.
So a 2 RBI double for Landon Sarkey, who is 0 for 3. And now it appears we're going to have a pitching change. And I believe, yeah, DeYoung was getting close to that. I believe he's at like 100 pitches right now. Yeah, Coach Vanderwood. Well, maybe just another conference. I don't know if they are going to make the call to the pen. DeYoung is coming out of this one, and he will.
Banstra coming in from right, or
it's going to be number. Is that number 3? Yep, Spencer Banstra.
Post heading out to right, and DeYoung heading to first.
Okay, so DeYoung at first, Post in right, Banstra pitching. Well, we're going to step aside for just a moment. You are watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Back here at Hanover Central High School, Michael Brenner along with Matt Welsen. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. It has been all Illiana for most of the day, and now all of a sudden the Wildcats have tied this at 7 here in the bottom of the 6th. A 2 RBI double from Landon Sarkey, and now Brad Rohde will dig in at the plate with new pitcher Spencer Banstra. Rohde 2 for 3 today. There's one out here in the inning. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Sarkey stands at second base. Gets his lead. He represents the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th, excuse me. That pitch low, or in there for a strike, 1-1. Now you're in an opportunity here where if Rohde can drive in this run, you have the lead. All you need to do is get three outs in the top of the 7th, and this game is over.
Yeah, good job by the comeback Cats here.
This ball gets away a little bit. Runner does not move. So 2-1 on Brad Rohde. Swung on and missed. Maybe got a little piece of it. 2-2. Big pitch coming here on the 2-2. This one lined into center. Going back is Corcoran. And he makes the catch. So the second out, Sarkey advances to third. Really nice play out there in center by Kevin Corcoran, who had to run a long way back near that wall.
Yeah, it was a tougher play than you think. Running back behind there.
But we talked a little bit ago about productive outs. That was a productive out because it moved the runner from second to third. And now this is Adam Young at the dish with a chance as he fouls this one off to the right. You know, if he can just put this on the ground and get it through the hole, even if it's just a single, it scores a run. Or now even on a wild pitch or anything, you know.
Yes, you have multiple ways to score in this position.
We've seen one run come across the board for a balk. This one lifted in the air and fouled on the right field line, so quickly 0-2 on Young.
Feeling like he wants to just keep on swinging.
It was 1 for 2. He does have a double. That's a sacrifice as well and reaching on an error.
Setting up on the outside.
0-2 on the ground. High chopper. Bolkema picks it up, throws across, and gets the out. But Hanover did what they needed to. They scored the tying run. We go to the 7th. Who's got this? We'll find out. 7th inning coming up on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back. 7th inning here at Hanover Central. 7th inning, 7-7 game.
Yes. Sevens are wild here.
Tyler Bolkema, Aaron Gowans, and Tanner Post, your scheduled hitters for Illiana Christian, who scored 4 in the first, 2 in the third, and then 1 in the 5th, whereas Hanover scoring 3 in the second, 2 in the third, and then 2 in the bottom of the 6th. So Tyler Bolkema, 2 for 2 today. A walk, 2 singles, 1 run scored. After Young got into the ball game in relief, Bolkema got the first hit going in that 5th inning. Took the first pitch outside, takes this one outside as well.
Yeah, Young's done a great job coming in as a reliever here. 4 strikeouts. Only 1 earned run, I believe.
This one lined on the left field line. This will be fair. This is trouble. Likely extra bases. Here's the throw to second. It's in time, but he didn't have the ball in his glove.
Ball was dropped.
Oh. The ball definitely beat the runner to second, but Kriesbaum, I'm sorry, that was Raisky. Raisky couldn't keep it in his glove to try to exchange the the tag to second. And so that means that it is a leadoff double for Tyler Volkema.
Yeah, big time at bat right there. Good hit down that left field.
So the catcher, Aaron Gowans, climbs in here. Going to check that runner at second. This one, short little dribbler to the pitcher. Trying to cover at first. It's the second baseman. That is Raisky, so
that was a
gets
good,
the out there.
Good sacrifice playing small ball there.
But we talked about the productive outs. It does get the runner to third. Now you've got a couple opportunities here with only one out.
Yep. Post doing a good job putting the ball in play every position, so every time up.
So Tanner Post with an opportunity to take the lead back for Illiana. Fouls it right back to the screen.
Had an RBI single last time up.
Batting from that left side, Raisky really moving in. Waiting for something hard hit there. He's thinking he was going to go bunt, but no bunt shown, but it's a called strike. But boy, oh boy, Raisky really...
Yeah, bold move there by Raisky.
Yeah, because that could be right in a nice shot zone there for off the bat. They're cheating in a little bit, and I believe that hit him. And he's...
No.
The umpire's saying, I don't think so.
No.
Get your...
He's like, that was
get your
high and
keister
tight.
back in here, sir.
High and tight, but no hit.
That's where Coach Vanderwood now is going to come in and saying, hey, I could hear it from here. It hit him. Hit him on the wrist.
It's like, nah.
And the umpire is going to confer to see if maybe the base umpire heard something. And that's what sometimes you're not even necessarily going because you see it, but sometimes you can hear the extra clip or the extra sound. And so, and it's hard for the base umpire to make a call like that as well.
All right.
Now, this is one where I understand the appeal down to the base umpire.
Yep.
Just to see if he heard something different or could have seen it clip him. So Post with new life here. The 1-2. This one chopped on the ground. Foul.
But that's what you need. Even that chopper to the right side of the field would score your run. Anything in play would probably score that run.
The 1-2 fouled away again. By the way, we have a new first baseman for Hanover. That is Matt Hall over at first. If I had to guess, Rhodey may be warming up in the bullpen. Guy looks tall and lanky.
Yep, like a baseball player.
So still 1-2 on Tanner Post. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Young. Fifth strikeout for Adam Young since he entered the game in the fifth.
Pinch hitting number 44, Nick Neary.
So Nick Neary here, pinch hitting for Spencer Banstra. So we feverishly write down in our score sheets. 2 away. And Hanover got to be, if they can get out of this inning unscathed, they got to be feeling pretty good and having a lot of confidence as they're riding the comeback trail here. First pitch to Neary in the dirt. And that's why if you're if you're Illiana, you're kind of hoping for a little wildness, and maybe we talked about some of that. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yes.
You wouldn't mind a ball in the dirt to get away and score that winning run that way. This one fouled off to the right, 1-1. It's going for another vehicle out there off to the right.
Neary at 15 at-bats this season. His average is .333.
This Illiana team coming in today as a team batting .340. That's not too bad.
No.
Missing up and out. Runner on third, 2 outs. 7-7 tie here in the top of the 7th. Wildcats want to walk it off in the bottom of the inning. Vikings trying to push a run across here. Time is called. Very late call. We saw
that, yeah.
But to be fair, Young wasn't totally in that full windup yet, so we saw earlier player trying to get time call, but already kind of in that wind-up mode, so I had to really take an emergency swing. That's in there for a strike, 2-2.
Big pitch coming right now. Neary off the bench.
Two. In there, called strike 3.
6th strikeout for Young coming in as a reliever.
Really big pitch there. And now the Wildcats with a chance to walk it off. We'll be right back here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Bottom of the 7th here at Hanover Central. Aiden Kriesbaum to lead things off for the Wildcats. With a chance for the Wildcats to walk it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Otherwise, we go to extras. This one fouled back to the screen. I did not write it down. How did Young get out in the top or the bottom of the 6th?
Adam Young had a 4-3 ground out.
That one missing outside evens the count at 1. Thank you very much. I got too busy talking. Forgot to write it down.
Yeah, it's been a good late half of the inning game. I mean,
good eye there from Kriesbaum to let that one sail outside. 2-1 the count. Kriesbaum 1 for 3. Had a big triple in the second with an RBI to push that first run across the board for the Wildcats. This one skips in there. And he's ahead in the count, 3-1. So we start this bottom of the 7th. All knotted up at 7, as you said, Mr. Mayor. 7.
Yes.
7s are wild. And that's a walk. Well, we saw Illiana have very, very patient at-bats, and now's a good time for Hanover to have patient at-bats. They don't want to get too excitable, especially with a chance to win. Anthony Raisky to the dish now.
Yeah, Raisky, 3 for 3.
Yeah, this is the guy you want up right now.
Yeah, 2 RBIs. He's got some speed, too. So,
and at some point, do you just maybe say, hey, we're going to go ahead and put him on first? I would imagine they're going to try to pitch around him a little bit.
Throw him that off speed. Oh, looking to bunt.
Puts the bunt down the first baseline. Really good. Throw to first. Not in time.
That was great speed by Raisky racing down the line. That bunt was perfect.
He has beaten a couple out today with his speed. So here comes Tony Bartolomeo with a runner in scoring position now. No outs, 2 on, and a solid opportunity here for Hanover Central. Mitchell Usman awaiting on deck just in case. Tony Bartolomeo doesn't want to give him an opportunity, though. He shows bunt. He puts it down the third baseline, perfectly placed. The throw across. There will be no throw, and the bases are loaded. Nobody out.
Small ball for the bases loaded here.
43, Mitchell Usman.
Do it again. Bunt again.
Bunt him home.
Squeeze.
Ostman. He's put the ball into play every time.
Banstra in a jam. This one driven out and bloops in, and Hanover wins it 8-7.
That might be the play of the game there for you, fella.
A mob scene in between home and first as Mitchell Usman bloops one just over the infield, and Hanover Central, who down 4-0 early in this one, comes all the way back and walks it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. What a game, what a day between these two conference rivals, and that gives Illiana Christian their first loss in conference play, now 8-1. Hanover Central in conference play now 7-1-1 in conference play.
Yeah. Big series coming up with Bishop Knoll, too, here in a couple of weeks for Illiana Christian, too. So,
yeah, we will see Griffith here soon, along with, so it's just Griffith left, I believe.
For Hanover?
For Hanover,
Correct.
Yep. So, I mean, lots of opportunities to still win a conference championship with some luck on your side as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and talk slowly. If you got your award winners, we're going to take a quick timeout,
We can take a timeout so we can discuss.
Yep.
Justin's got put his 2 cents in here.
All right, we'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Top reasons to work at Strack and Van Til.
Many opportunities to grow.
Flexible hours.
Outstanding benefits like paid vacation time and holidays.
Enjoy health benefits in a 401k plan.
I always feel like I'm part of the team.
Premium and competitive pay.
The sign-on and referral bonuses help to find the perfect talent.
Text STRAX to 97211 to apply today, or visit our site at strackandventil.com/careers. Nobody else will give you the opportunities that we do.
I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, back here at Hanover Central High School, where they win on a big walk-off in the bottom of the 7th. They win it 8-7 over conference rival Illiana Christian. What a fun ball game. It looked like it was going to be Illiana all from the get-go. 4 runs in that top of the first, and I'm thinking, okay, we're going to play a 5-inning ball game. It's going to be 10-run ruled after 5, and Hanover says, not so much. We're going to get some runs here in the bottom of the 2nd, and then we're going to come back in the bottom of the 7th and win this ball game on a walk-off, get the bases loaded with some bunts.
Yes, good small ball right there. That
Absolutely.
was all mental base running.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our Crowell Companies Lantern Man superhero of the game. The Crowell Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond.
Got to put that cape on Anthony Young. He comes in from right field to pitch relief, gets 5 strikeouts. Or Adam Young, sorry about that. Adam Young. He also, I believe, was 2 for 4, or 2 for 3, because he would have had a sacrifice bunt there in the 5th.
Yep.
So
6 strikeouts in that relief appearance as well. Did give up a run, but only 3 hits after coming in relief, and really doing a good job shutting the door and kind of ending, all the run and the fun for Illiana Christian here in this one, and coming up with some big strikeouts and opportunities where it looked like, Illiana Christian might come back and, take the lead again, especially when they had a runner on third in the top of the 7th. He came in, they got the sacrifice, and he closed the door with a couple of strikeouts.
Yep. Very good job, superhero of the game by Adam Young.
All right, let's take a look at the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKOR-CC. Learn more at IKORCC.com.
That play of the game, you got to give it to Mitchell Ostman. Game-winning base hit right there, bottom of the 7th. He was 2 for 4 on the evening with an RBI, I believe.
Yep. RBI coming in that 7th inning, driving in that winning run to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. And now our Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
You have Josh Viss getting things going in the first, getting hit by a pitch, and getting on base and having 2 stolen bases as well. Doing what he can in left field, chasing a couple of balls down, and just overall blue player of the game, Josh Viss for Illiana Christian.
Yeah, he kind of really set that tone in the first inning for Illiana, getting hit by the pitch, getting on, reaching on a couple of, moving around on a couple of errors.
Yes.
There was a throw from over to second where he was, kind of dancing around and threw Cook off a little bit, and he was able to get all the way home and kind of really getting things started, setting a tone for Illiana that eventually kind of changed a little bit. But, getting a hit and a couple of stolen bases as well, getting down and dirty, having to clean that uniform when he gets home a little bit later on. All right, that'll do it for that. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, courting producer, Nathan Laird, your broadcaster, myself, Michael Brenner, and the mayor, Matt Welsend. We got Claude Martinez on the video, and Justin Cole doing a great job on the production. Big thanks to Kelly Burmans, the AD here at Hanover Central, letting us have a great location to call this game. And then, coaches Sal Aguilar and Jeff Vanderwood of Hanover and Illiana, respectively. And then, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much. Plenty more coming up on the Region Sports Network over the course of the week, weekend, all that good stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. You've been watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.